The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is the Eagles Sports Network. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, alongside Carson-Newman quarterbacks coach Kevin McKeethan. Coach McKeethan, on to the quarterbacks today for our position previews. And first-year coach here at Carson-Newman, but boy, what a position group to get to work with. First-team all-conference performer and Derek Evans, plus two pretty quality backups with a lot of experience under their belts, and Tyler Thackerson, Tyson Heron. What do you like out of the room?
Well, I just, think I told you this back in the spring too, Adam. It's as good of a room. I couldn't ask for a better situation. And, Derek returns with a lot of snaps that he has taken and has played very well there, obviously been very productive. And like you said, Tyler and Tyson have both been effective in their roles as well. And, I consider it a competition. I tell those guys to prepare as if they're the starting quarterback, and I am been very impressed so far. Derek's got a great skill set. We've seen that on the field. Tyler Thackerson has a very good skill set as well, that those of us who are at practice every day see that. And Tyson Heron knows this offense like the back of his hand. So, very experienced room, and it's an outstanding room to be in. You
feel like you can win a conference championship with all three?
Absolutely. There's no question about that. And I know that that's the tradition. That's our standard here at Carson-Newman, and very, very blessed to have those three young men. Some
freshmen in the fold as well. Obviously, they've got some great guys to learn from, but what do you expect out of the first-year guys in the room?
Yeah, absolutely. We expect them to come and to operate in what they're asked to do at a very high level, just like we do the veteran guys. Mason Chu, Dalton Mullins, and Justin Howard from right over here at Northview Academy. Those guys are coming in, and their heads are spinning, and they're going to be spinning. Yeah. But just like for myself, they could not ask for a better room of veterans to come to show them the way and to teach them not just the way to play quarterback in this offense at Carson-Newman, but how to live the Eagle way.
You alluded to competition. How does a Tyson Heron and a Tyler Thackerson push a Derek Evans and vice versa?
Well, I think that the best cure for any kind of type of complacency is competition, and I can tell you right now that Derek knows. He knows how talented Tyler is, and he knows how effective Tyson is in terms of executing the offense, So they really feed off of each other very well. It's a very healthy relationship. It's a very healthy competition, and we're very, very fortunate to have it.
It seems like a common theme among these position previews. Yes, there's competition, and yes, a guy wants to be the guy on game day, but there's also camaraderie. There's also a love and a brotherhood among those players.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's probably an indicator of this football program, the way it's been run for so long, and how effective it's been and successful it's been, and just the heartbeat of what we do here, and following Christ and following the way that this campus operates. That's going to be the case. But I can tell you this, that I was a quarterback back in the day, and when you're in the room and you're competing with people. And you love them, that's when special things happen. When your best players are good people, that's when big things happen. And, it happens in this room right here, the weight room. Coach Long, we're so fortunate to have him, and, what he does in the off season for this program and for these kids. And, I think it's potentially a very special year. We got a long way to go, but potentially a really good year.
Obviously, relationship between quarterback, line, running back, wide receivers, as important as anything. What do you get the sense of in terms of leadership from this group?
That's the challenge, I think, right now. We return so much experience in a number of positions. A number of guys have been celebrated preseason numbers and all those kind of things and accolades. And I always tell those guys that the numbers matter at the end of the year a lot more than they do at the beginning of the year. So I think that leadership is our biggest challenge right now. And there are some guys that are starting to develop into that role. That's leadership is a skill that can be learned. Some guys come by it naturally, but you have to work on it and be intentional about being, having integrity and being committed and being tough and showcasing those things. So we've got some guys, and certainly all three of the quarterbacks are guys that I expect and we expect as an offense to grow up into leadership roles.
Kevin, thanks for the time. Good luck this year.
All right, thank you, Adam. We appreciate what you do.
That's Carson-Newman quarterback coach Kevin McKeethan on the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, and this is the Eagles Sports Network.